There is a terrorist attack in Moscow today, and more than 115 innocent people lost their lives, many injured. All the fingerprints are directed towards CIA and Ukraine. And now, yes, the ISIS declared its responsibility, but we all know that ISIS, who created ISIS, Hillary Clinton told us a few decades ago, who created ISIS, who supported the Mujahideen, which Mujahideen of Abdullah Azzam and Bin Laden in Afghanistan in the 80s, who financed them, who trained them. But why? The question is still very the question needs an answer. Why now? Now, because this is, by the way, this attack on Moscow is a clear indication that the conspiracy of the 7th of October is over, finished. The CIA could not achieve what they wanted. They could not achieve the expulsion of the Palestinians from Gaza and West Bank to Egypt and Jordan, and then create the new mess in these countries, to destabilize these countries and use them as a pretext to enforce chaos on the world and then a new world order. So when we talk about, because a lot of people are saying, oh, this and that, usually this is you can't understand what's happening around the world if you don't believe. By now you should have you should believe by now, after all this evidence, after all this information you have, that there is something called the new world order. I mean, Kissinger did not hide this plan. Bill Gates did not hide that there is an ambition to achieve a new world order. King Charles, when he was still the prince, he did not hide. He said it is the time now, when the corona started. He said that we need a reset, we need a new world order, and this is what's happening. So if we want to understand what's happening in Gaza, what's happening in Moscow now, what's happening in Ukraine since February 2022, we need to understand that this is all because the New World Order plan was not going according to the forces, the hidden forces, the deep state that planned it, which is destroy people's life, destroy economy, the global economy, engineered famine, engineered crises, crisis after crisis, so that the whole population of the world will say, okay, we will accept the new world order, just stop all these crises. And the new world order, as we know, it is about the digital control of the people, the depopulation, and all other remove freedoms, remove civil liberties, remove democracy, and create one government around the world, one army and one currency, and then they can treat us as slaves. And we started now we started with these legislations, the digital ID, the misinformation, the disappearance of cash, the cashless societies. All this stems towards the slavery that of the new world order, and they could not achieve this new world order without consent from rebellious groups, Trump, Putin, and others. And while they could remove Trump by all these illegal means, they could not end Trump movement. And now Trump is controlling large section of the Republican Party, and stopping the New World Order plan in all states that are controlled by the Republican Party, and is coming back. And also, the New World Order cannot be achieved without the consent of Russia, because Russia says no. It did say no. We will not allow you to poison our people with all these unsafe, untested mRNA things, and they did not comply with the agendas of the global warming and all the other agendas, the digitalization, the engineered poverty, the engineered famine, and others. Russia is not complying and not cooperating, and there was need to destroy Russia. This is why they started with Ukraine. Then they thought, okay, well, we could not achieve what we want to achieve in Ukraine, destroy Russia by sanctions, because Russia has strong allies. So let us destroy these allies. They tried to destroy Saudi Arabia. They tried to destroy Egypt, Sudan, Niger, Mali, and other countries in the South America, and all the other allies. They could not. And now, and Gaza project was part of this, with this plans to destroy the allies of Russia, because the 7 October conspiracy was directed towards creating a mess in Egypt and Jordan, destroy Egypt and Jordan, then drag Saudi Arabia into this mess. Saudi Arabia played major role in stabilizing the oil production, the oil prices, which saved Russian economy from collapse after the sanctions on Russia. So my understanding is the attack on Moscow is trying to take the war into Russia directly, and it is a sign that they already know that their 7th October plan is falling apart. They could not achieve what they want to achieve. They did not achieve expulsion of the Palestinians from Gaza to Egypt, then create mess in Egypt, destroy the Egyptian army, destroy the Egyptian state, which is a strong supporter of Russia, and then drag Saudi and Jordanians into this mess, and then Russia will be without allies. Now they are trying to tell Russia we can do it differently by attacking Russia from inside, and they will fail, because Russian government is capable, and they will retaliate and will not allow them to achieve what they could not achieve for the last few years. The terrorist attacks. The terrorist attack now in Moscow will fail, and will backfire on the perpetrators, and you will see within the next few hours how the Russians will retaliate and will send a message that our security, our citizens' safety is a red line, and we will not allow anyone to play with this game. The New World Order plan will fail soon.